If you're a UK homeowner, you've probably seen the headline that a married couple can pass on up to £1 million free of inheritance tax. But that 1 million figure is not automatic. It's made up of two separate allowances, and a significant part of it, £175,000 per person, is specifically tied to your home. Miss the rules around it, and that portion of your inheritance tax protection simply doesn't apply. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how this allowance works, whether you're already covered, and the one situation where an older will could quietly put it all at risk. No jargon, no scare tactics, just a clear picture so you can feel informed. So let's start with the good news, and I mean this sincerely. Most people watching this video are probably already fine. If you own a home, your estate is worth less than 2 million and your will simply leaves everything to your children equally, meaning that they become directly entitled to your home when you die. You are very likely already qualifying for this allowance without doing a thing. You also don't need to worry if you've moved into a care home or even downsized. As long as you lived in the property as your main home at some point, there are specific reliefs that protect this allowance for you. So who counts as what's called a direct descendant? To benefit from this £175,000 per person allowance, the home needs to be left to what HMRC calls direct descendants. Simply put, that means your children and grandchildren, including stepchildren, adopted children, and children for whom you were appointed by the court as a guardian when they were under 18. So, if most people are fine, who should perhaps take a closer look? The situation I come across most often is people with older wills, say often written 10 to 15 years ago. They use something called a discretionary trust. Now, these were very popular at the time, and the intentions behind them were genuinely good, protecting assets from things like divorce and bankruptcy. Now, because this type of trust gives the people looking after it some flexibility over who ultimately benefits from it, HMRC can take the view that the home hasn't been inherited in quite the way the rules require, and that could put the £175,000 per person allowance at risk. The good news is that even if this applies to you, it isn't necessarily the end of the story. There may be options available to put things right, but they are time sensitive and do need proper professional guidance. For a married couple, we're talking about £350,000 of allowance between them, and at 40% inheritance tax, that's up to £140,000. It's simply worth knowing whether your will is structured in a way that protects that allowance. So, if you'd like to talk through any of this in plain English, click the link below to book your free, no obligation 15-minute chat. There's no pressure and no jargon, just a friendly conversation to help you feel more informed. So thank you for watching. I'm Gary from Westwood Estate Planning, helping you protect your future and your loved ones. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a like. It really helps other people find this information. And we publish educational videos regularly, so stay subscribed to stay updated with practical estate planning guidance. And see you in the next one.